Why does it seem like most YTPs are made in Sony Vegas? Maybe not so much anymore, but in the late 2000s to 2010s, the vast majority of popular YTPs were exclusively made in that software. Not only that, but even now, some people are still under the impression that Sony Vegas is irreplaceable for YTPs. Moreover, nearly all YTP tutorials on YouTube are either for Sony Vegas specifically, or on some vague process, such as the creative process or sentence mixing. That is why, in this series, I will be showing you how to make a YouTube poop using the free, plugin-free, vanilla DaVinci Resolve. Why DaVinci Resolve? Well, because
Resolve has never been stronger.
This tutorial will be very thorough and technical. I won't be explaining how to make a good YTP or how to come up with joke ideas, but instead I will just be explaining how to make the edits themselves. If you want to learn how to make a good YTP, watch these videos. And if you want to learn how to avoid getting copyright striked for a YTP, then watch these videos. In the first part of this series, I will be explaining what a YouTube poop is, as well as explaining the edits that comprise them. In the second part, I will show you in great detail how to obtain the necessary media to make a YTP. These two tutorials are universal, regardless of editing software, but parts 3 through 11 are specific to DaVinci Resolve. I'm gonna level with you and say that I'm in a bit of a fucking hurry, so these videos will be coming thick and fast. Maybe every day, but no promises. That's all to say, if you want me to cover a specific edit from my videos or anyone else's, then you'd better comment ASAP before you miss the deadline. YouTube poop, often abbreviated as YTP, is a difficult medium to describe. As Behind the Meme once put it,
defining YouTube poop is kinda possible, but at the same time impossible.
But I think I have a slightly better definition. YouTube poop is a genre of remixed video where media is massively edited to completely change the context and meaning for comedic effect. The edits used in a YTP are called poopisms, and the most iconic poopism is definitely sentence mixing.
Sentence mixing.
Sentence mixing.
And also sentence shifting.
That right there was itself an example of what sentence mixing is.
Sentence shifting.
Cutting, cropping, and rearranging words and phonemes to construct a new sentence with a completely different meaning. The following is a very infamous example of sentence mixing coming from a Toy Story YouTube poop.
You got a bit in my ass, you faggot, boy, you got a shut my motherfucking damn you funny boy. It's me and you, bitch.
I won't explain exactly how sentence mixing is done in this video, but in part 3 I will be going into more detail than anyone else has ever before. Other poopisms include ear rape, which involves increasing the volume of a clip until it distorts. Ear rape is a controversial poopism because some people use it nonsensically and ruin it through misuse and haphazard spam. It is often used best in conjunction with another poopism. There is also sussing.
Sus.
Sauce.
Haha, very funny.
Various visual distortions, other audio distortions, and scrambling and stutter loops respectively.
Hey world!
But those are all only the most iconic poopisms. You must understand that this really only scratches the surface. YTPs first became popular in 2007, peaked in 2016, but are still popular today. To still be relevant after 19 years, YTPs have had to continue to change and adapt over time. For example, sentence mixing, which has been omnipresent in YouTube poop since the early 2010s, used to be something that only a few select poopers could pull off.
Welcome aboard, motherfucker. If you're watching this shit, then let me be the first to say
everybody else had to just resort to unnecessary censorship.
Holy
Speaking of Sky had a Ouija, there was an era of YouTube poop where most YTPs used an excess of Zelda CDI, Hotel Mario, and Super Mario Bros. Super Show references.
Yay, Luigi!
With one of 8 essential prizes inside.
You will die.
What the fuck?
The Sky had a Pokemon from my cereal box. Squidward! Squidward! The Sky I had a Pokemon.
That's not a
Pokemon.
That's a
Yay, Luigi.
This poopism, dubbed Spadinner edits,
dinner.
are very spammable and easy to make, and so some poopers use them a lot, and eventually it got real old. However, Spadinner edits are long dead by this point. They haven't been used unironically in years, and any modern uses of it are either satirical or as an homage to an iconic era in YTP history. YouTube poopers vary dramatically in their styles and approaches. Some are so clean that they edit out bad words in the original source material,
It was at this moment that he knew. He stuffed up.
and some are so vulgar that they disgust and disturb even people who like YTPs. Some poopers, such as NP Carlson, make very narrative YTPs which have entire stories that greatly differ from the original source material, while for others the only continuity is in which SpongeBob characters will consensually have gay sex. As silly as it may seem, YouTube poop is a rich and vibrant genre, and over time YTPs have gotten more technically advanced, which is why many YouTube poopers have gone on to become professional video editors and big YouTubers. That's all I have for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, where I will be showing you safe and free ways to obtain whatever media you want to make a YTP out of anything you would like.